Birding is a great way to experience the outdoors and connect with nature. At the Department of Environmental Conservation, we manage the New York State Birding Trail, a collection of over 400 birding locations across the state on DEC, state parks, and community partner properties. Whether you're birding for the first time or working on your life list, New York State offers a rich diversity of habitat to experience the joy of birds. From ocean shorelines to Great Lake coastlines to quiet woodlands and grasslands, there's a spot on the birding trail for everyone. Birding is an activity that encourages people to learn, observe, or otherwise experience different species of birds. You can use your eyes or ears to look for and identify bird species, whether that's from a window, in your backyard, around your neighborhood, or at public lands across the state. Although not necessary, a pair of binoculars can be helpful when observing birds from a distance. If you don't have your own, some libraries offer binocular lending programs. Birds are all around us, but certain bird species are only found in particular habitats or during certain times of the year, so keep that in mind as you set out to go birding. The birding trail is not a connected trail, but rather a network of birding hotspots across New York State. Birding trail locations vary from DEC lands to state parks properties to private and nonprofit partner locations. The birding trail is designed for all ages, abilities, identities, and backgrounds, ensuring that all have access to birding in New York State. It includes locations across 9 regions: Long Island, New York City, Hudson Valley, Catskills, Capital Region, Adirondacks and North Country, Central Finger Lakes, Greater Niagara, and Southern Tier. To find birding resources and to utilize the interactive birding trail map, visit iBirdNY.org. Here you'll find a list of locations by region, an interactive map of locations, and additional information on the birding trail and birding in New York State. DEC is committed to providing an ever-increasing range of accessible outdoor recreation opportunities so that all visitors can experience the New York State Birding Trail. When considering additions to the New York State Birding Trail, a site's accessibility is taken into account. While accessible sites are preferred, not all sites on the trail are accessible, or they may only have specific areas or features that are considered accessible. When planning a trip to a birding trail location, visitors are strongly encouraged to visit the location's main webpage for more complete and up-to-date information, including available information on accessibility at the site and to contact management at the site as needed. Now that you know what the New York State Birding Trail is all about, follow along as we experience some of the great birding trail locations across the state.
Great Bear Swamp Wildlife Management Area, or WMA, is located in Erie County in the town of Amherst and offers beautiful mixed forested and emergent wetland habitat that supports wood ducks, green herons, Virginia rails, red-winged blackbirds, and many other species. A 1,300-foot-long accessible boardwalk offers easy access to the WMA and the town of Amherst Great Bear Conservation Area, with great views of the ponds located at Billy Wilson Park, where bird activity can be observed in the open spaces between the cattails. The boardwalk ends in a paved bike and walking trail, where you can continue to bird along forested wetlands and a small creek, and have the opportunity to visit 2 birding trail sites.
Point Roche State Park is managed by the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation and is located in the Adirondacks North Country region. Located along Lake Champlain, north of Plattsburgh and just south of the Canadian border, this site is a birder's paradise. With a mixture of open and forested areas, this location is best suited for finding shorebirds, grassland birds, waterfowl, and seasonal songbirds. Along with trail access and views of the Adirondacks and neighboring Green Mountains of Vermont, Point Roche also offers a nature center with educational programming available throughout the year. Birding can take place in a wide range of places, including in Central Park. The Central Park Ramble is considered one of the best-known birding sites in the world. Central Park is a prime location for migratory birds, hosting hundreds of species each year. At the Central Park Ramble, you'll find warblers, woodpeckers, herons, kingfishers, and birds of prey. Many sites along the New York State Birding Trail are accessible by public transportation, like here in Central Park.
The Hudson River Valley is a major migration corridor within the Atlantic Flyway. Located in the Capital Region in Schuylerville, Hudson Crossing Park offers a unique location to observe birds from an island on the Hudson River. Managed by a nonprofit organization, the park offers 2.5 miles of walking paths and trails, providing opportunities to observe vireos, thrushes, warblers, waterfowl, and shorebirds. This site offers many accessible features, ranging from a wheelchair-accessible path to the Dix Bridge, a picnic pavilion that offers accessible picnic tables, as well as a nice resting place after a successful day of birding. And new in the fall of 2025, an adaptive kayak launch, providing access to the Champlain Canal for people of all abilities.
These are just a few of the hundreds of locations along the New York State Birding Trail. Whether you're birding in Western New York, Central New York, the Capital Region, or beyond, there's a great birding experience waiting for you. With the Birding Trail, it's never been easier to participate in safe, inclusive outdoor recreation. Here at DEC, we wish you all the best as you start or continue your birding journey. Make sure you check out the I Bird New York Challenge and the Words of a Feather newsletter to keep up to date with events and happenings on the Birding Trail and with birds in New York State. We hope to see you out there.